So this award here is from the General of the Army.
After a 17-year career, Steve Morrisey thought of sending these awards back. He says the Department of National Defense let him down when he needed help the most.
I felt like I was abandoned. I had no support. I had nobody to turn to.
Morrisey works as a computer technician at CFB Halifax. For years, he advised senior officials on how to make the military more inclusive for Indigenous members. He felt like he was on top of the world, but in 2015, it all came crashing down.
It's tough.
Morrisey says his military supervisor used demeaning language towards him.
Wow. He said, I asked me if I was going to play the Indian card, or, me and you have to have a powwow, referring to a meeting. That type of harassment, racial harassment, it cuts deep.
Morrisey filed an official harassment complaint here at CFB Halifax, a complaint he now regrets because of what happened next. Morrisey spent months working in the same office as the person he complained about. He says he felt ostracized and started suffering from anxiety and depression. He's been on sick leave since April.
It's been hell. It's been, it's been just one complete disaster. The processes and the policies, harassment policies and everything are supposed to be there to protect you. And there was no protection. I was hung out to dry.
His family says Morrisey is now a shell of the man he used to be. If he doesn't pick up the phone, they fear the worst.
What if he's dead? What if I find him? What am I going to be the one to find my brother? Because I've seen him just so down, so low, in such a dark place that, that I never, ever would have expected Stephen to be.
This is the third public allegation of racism in the past month at DND in Nova Scotia.
The Old Boys Club disappeared 20 years ago.
The military says it doesn't tolerate harassment and is embracing diversity.
Some mentalities need to be changed. This takes time. We don't have the perfect 100% solution yet, but we are working at it.
But not soon enough for Morrisey.
Not in a million years. I would not have my children join the military.
He's telling his teenage son not to enlist. Ashley Burke, CBC News, Dartmouth, Nova Scotia.